Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Sunday, March 14th, or Monday, March 15th, if you're in Australia, and the moon is in Aries all day. We just had that very powerful full new moon in the sign of Pisces that occurred at 24 degrees of Pisces. And that new moon was conjunct Neptune and Venus. Venus made its conjunction to Neptune a little bit later in the day. And that started the new synodic cycle that will last until the new moon in Aries, which will occur sometime after, in a month, after we move into spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. So exciting times ahead. We do have the moon in Aries making, really making some supportive connections. One to Saturn today, one to the north node of the moon. And also a conjunction to Chiron. Chiron in Aries is the wound, can be the wounds of the masculine, the wounded masculine. It could be wounds around identity. Just really defining yourself. Who are you, right? How do you identify yourself? Is that a wounding experience? Has it been a wounding experience? There's a lot of different ways that it can express itself and be seen in your chart and express in your life. But ultimately, we are moving in a time where we're here to endeavor to heal the wounded masculine. And that includes not just the wounded masculine doesn't mean men necessarily. It means our own ability to assert ourselves and put ourselves out there. We've seen men, mainly in, political circles or, people that are, I guess, famous, that are expressing their masculinity, their sense of control, their sense of identity, pushing against boundaries of others, women in some cases, that have been having to find their voice about it, having to speak up, having to be heard and believed, expressing their autonomy and what they'll accept in their life and they won't. So all of this is really part of the journey of, hey, little, where you going? Where you going, little guy? We just had a little red squirrel in the feeder, and he just noticed me, and he just ran away. I hope you got to see him. He was really cute. It could have been Chitterbug. It certainly was a member of Chitterbug's family if it wasn't Chitterbug. It's so cute. So the Aries moon, we want to move forward, right? It's in a supportive sextile to Saturn and in a supportive sextile to the north node of the moon. The sextile to Saturn is one of opening the lines of communication. So this is a good time to actually talk about the wounded masculine and how it's expressed in your life, what needs to be healed, taking it on and working with it. We're all kind of learning how to utilize our energy with Chiron in Aries. We have to remember that the ruling planet of Aries is Mars. Mars is in Gemini right now, and so there's a lot of talk about this stuff and a lot of contrasting and comparing because we have Mars in the sign of contrasting and comparing. So these are some of the themes that may be floating around in your head today. Things to think about. But otherwise, you know, the moon in Aries is really a very active moon and an instinctual moon. And so utilize those talents. Very psychic moon as well. But psychic in an instinctual way, which is, I guess there is a difference. I think. I don't know. All right, guys. It's just a lovely morning today. The sun is coming up. We've just sprung ahead, and the birds are just so chatty this morning. I almost didn't want to talk because it sounded so good. So I'm gonna just stand here for a bit with the bird songs and wish you a wonderful day. You are much loved, and we'll see you again tomorrow. I'll get the astrology of the week ahead out a little later today, hopefully. Okay, guys, take care.